Hello, hello, and welcome to the
Hello.
LDM Show. Another week. Oh my God!
We made it through. Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. So
Getting through the day.
it's one of those extra big week you need, because it was people complaining about the cold, and
People are always going to complain, right?
yeah, it was always something, especially this week. So
As long as we have things to complain about, we'll always complain.
yes, but let me put this on public so people can talk. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
So, this week we're going to talk about dating.
Yes. Well, we're going to talk about a couple of stuff, but the main topic is dating. The ins and outs of dating. If they died or didn't die, with the dating to a lot of people are different. The word dating, people never understood.
Okay.
Okay. You go and be like, hey, you want to go on a date? Yeah. The next Tuesday or Thursday, they see you with somebody else and they're getting mad. I'm not going out with you. I'm dating. That's what dating means. So we're going to be talking about all that. Also, dating apps and things like that. But we're going to get to a little bit of word on the street and find out what's going on.
What's the word on the street?
All right. Well, my boys on MTA are at it again. They're talking about they were going to put 2 cops, as we were talking about last week.
Yeah. So what happened with that?
Have you seen one?
In the newspapers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
You said every train. And I take train. I haven't seen no 2 cops in the trains.
There's no way that there's even
but don't
enough
lie about
staff,
it and say you're going to do it.
You know, at any shift, at any time of the day, that there's enough staff to do
Well,
that.
now they're saying that they're going to do it at night, not during the day. When day is pretty much where all the crazy's at.
Early in the morning, late middle of the night,
That's where all the criminals want to be coming out because it's so crowded.
As soon as it gets dark.
Yeah. So they want to do it at the nighttime all the way up to the mornings. Let's see if it happens. But my funny thing was, I was coming in the train, and then they had these security guards supposed to be for no one to jump.
Security?
Or whatever they damn are.
They're police, right?
No. These guys that
They work for MTA? Or?
I think so. And then they had the security thing.
That's what they are?
Yeah,
I thought they were like working for MTA, like the maintenance people.
No, they were supposed to be preventing people from jumping there.
I seen the kids jump last week.
Well, the kids are okay, understandable, because they students.
There were like 8 of them.
But there
at least.
were 3 men jump over the thing, and they were right there standing next to them. I was like,
you gonna test them? Really? You gonna challenge those 3 big guys?
So then don't work. Don't put that program needs to go down.
Yeah.
Whatever that is needs to throw them out, because if they're not doing their job,
who could use the job.
They're not doing their job, and then they put these ones that look like hood, but they're gonna still let people in.
And they wear a hood. And
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all city folks something, y'all higher ups in the office. Of course, you put a hood person, that's tough and everything on the front line of the hood. He gonna let his hood boys go through.
Oh yeah.
He ain't gonna fight the hood people.
Yeah,
but I bet you if there was another decent person jump over, or old man, yo, you can't.
Old man. I'd like to see that.
You can't go through. Come on, man.
Hold up, sir.
Come on.
You look like you can afford it.
You got to put people that don't give a care. Who's like, don't even bring that leg over. Don't hit. What I just told you, bro.
Like Otis from Martin.
Oh yeah. Oh, he done the old man wrong.
What I tell you, boy?
What I tell you? Now I gotta hit you. Otis don't play. He don't play. I remember the one that he was in the drugstore and all the old people jumped the man.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Otis, he don't play. He said, he got Otis. He got Otis good, right? I didn't even know. I didn't know. Yeah, he was like, I didn't even know. I didn't know. He said, oh, watch this. And then all of a sudden, all the old people started beating him.
He deserved that one.
Comedy, man. I know people, when we talk about comedy, I know the new people are like, what's that? What's
comedy?
Yeah, it was a thing that we did and we laughed and stuff, We said stuff and we didn't get offended. We just cracked up about it, It was based all on truth.
A lot of that was probably stuff that we can't say right now,
Well, we can say it. They just don't like to hear it.
Without being offensive.
I can be. Listen, the only time I'm offensive if I'm playing sports. If I'm playing sports. That's the only time I'll be offensive. And that's when it's my time to be offensive. And then if I have to be defense, then you know what I'm saying?
Martial arts.
But talking, if it bothers you, don't listen.
Well, that's the one thing I can say that's consistent about this country is the freedom of speech.
Yeah. You can't be like, oh, you can't say that. Well, then write this Constitution over it, and then I can't say that.
This is the place to like say whatever you want to say about your worst enemy, you know, and get away with it.
It's just,
especially if they're a political leader, you know, you can.
It's opinion.
You might even still be able to work, you know.
Well, even political people, they people that believe in all that, cancel this, cancel that. Let's change history by making history. Don't make no damn sense.
No, you got to make it great again. It was once great.
Well, I don't think America was ever great.
It depends on who you're asking.
It was, well, yeah. If you ask me,
as a Confederate plantation owner, hell yeah, America was great.
If you ask me, my childhood was better than the childhood now. You know what I mean? Even though we didn't have that much.
Yeah.
But we had one thing that no kid out here is gonna understand. Well, a couple of things, and one of them is bravery.
Yeah.
Bravery, senses, making sense of everything, family, talking, you know, and having conversations. None of these kids understand that right now.
Yeah, the social skills aren't there.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, so there are, you know, like you said, there are.
You know why? There's a correlation between lack of social skills and all this anxiety and screen time.
Yep.
Blue screen. Look up what the blue screen does to the brain.
Well, especially when you are able to text each other.
Yeah.
You know, like our parties, but just like you're dancing and stuff, and if you wasn't invited to a party, you ain't gonna know where the party's at because you can't call your boy and say, where you going?
Some people crashed parties.
Well, that's if they call their boy. Where you going? Oh, I'm going to Charles' party tonight. Oh, I didn't even know he had a party. All right. You know, then you're
gonna have a party the same day
I have a party. I didn't even know. We don't know. We just be chilling. And if you have two parties in the same building and we didn't know,
go to both.
We're going to both. We're going to be chilling in downstairs.
Right?
But not now. You know, and when back in the days when you were with someone else in a different party, wasn't you with that girl in that party? Heck no, you got proof? Nah. Now you can't even.
No proof, no CCTV.
Now you can't even do that. I seen you with a homegirl. They don't even ask, were you there? They said, I seen you there. Were you there?
They'll still deny it though. Some of these interrogations,
they'll be like, look, right here. And the guy be like,
that's not me.
Man, that's not me.
That's not me, Charles. That's not me.
That's not me. The thing is blurry, man.
And they'll go to court with it and everything. They'll waste money.
Come on now. You gotta know. You gotta know when it's you.
American way.
When it's you, it's you. But the MTA it needs to step up their game. Take out those guys that are supposed to be protecting jumpers. They still jumping. Matter of fact, if you stand right next to the turnstile thing, it looks like
those people are standing.
It looks like the Olympics. Yeah. They be looking like Olympics, like they be running over the things, be flipping, doing rows.
Listen, some people have gotten like really, really bad head injuries trying to jump the turnstile.
It's one of the obstacle course.
Yes, one of the
I mean, if you're successful at that, or jumping the what do you call it, the track or whatever, like God bless you.
Yes. I love it. I be laughing and stuff I seen a video with the fails.
Oh my God!
Some of them trying to jump and flip. Oh my God! No. One guy got caught and it got in his back.
Oh.
So all these things that they do just to not pay to.
Social Security for that.
Listen, the homeless people I can understand. You went in, you don't got the $2, and if you do got $2, you need to stretch it.
Yeah.
But if you jumping over the things with Air Force Ones, you need to go somewhere else. Gold chains and everything, you know, the gold toothfists and all this other stuff. You need to go somewhere. You need to go somewhere, and don't come out with the entitlement of talking about. Well, they owe us. They don't owe you a damn thing.
Nobody owes anybody.
They don't owe you a damn thing. You didn't help build it.
You gotta earn it.
If y'all want to go with the train stations owe us, then the Asians are the ones that's supposed to say it because they're the ones that built the train stations.
You
know what I mean? If you want to talk about Owen, they're the ones that helped build. Come on now. So no one.
We don't even want to talk about the Owen or nothing like that.
Yeah, the debts and stuff
of America.
Please. Yeah. Overreacting on some of the stuff. Just do what you got to do and pay your damn fare. That's it. And then now they're doing videos where people are getting arrested because they're getting mad because they're getting ticket
For what?
for jumping.
Oh, for jumping? Please.
So-
I used to get a ticket for going through the train.
But
Parked. Like,
the in between the cars.
yeah,
Yeah. But
horrible.
You
Every
know-
first end of the month, right?
you got to. Well, I'm old school.
Probably about 50, 25 to 50 dollars.
No. Now it's up.
Or 75?
Almost 200.
Get the heck out
It's almost $200. So watch what you're doing, because if you don't want that 200, you know what I'm
I
saying?
guess that's the time to get the police's attention, right?
Well, the best way was, like if the tickets were 25 to 50, people were like,
Right.
I won't pay that,
Right.
and then they'll get slapped with like a 15-hour, 20-hour community service. Whippy. Now they like, nope, 200, and they're gonna check to see if you got warrants.
Warrants, yeah. Those
So,
warrants are serious.
If you got warrants, you're gonna get $50 to $200, and you're gonna go into jail. So
be careful of those warrants.
yeah,
Because you might go to a state and one day and, get pulled over. I got nothing to worry about. You sure?
yeah.
I mean, if you have a warrant, what are you doing breaking laws and stuff?
Well, sometimes it's for like unpaid tickets or something like that. Or maybe
And
you
then-
went through the state, you got an infraction,
Yeah,
and forgot
then
about it
It's a
because you
bench
were never
warrant
going
sometimes.
back. Right?
Sometimes it's a bench warrant, but the excuse is, I never knew I had a warrant. Did you know you had a court date? Yeah. Did you go?
Right.
No. Then you know you have a warrant. Don't play yourself.
Yeah.
Don't play yourself. The
Save
cops
yourself.
heard it all. The cops heard all those bullcrap nonsense y'all guys say. Just don't. There's an old show called Beretta back in the days, and the theme song was, "Don't do the crime if you can't do the time." No, no, no. Well, remember that damn song. That's all I gotta say. It happens. If you break the law and you don't get caught, and then when they do get caught, oh, this is the first time I did that. No, this is the first time you got caught. Don't play yourself.
True.
Because you jumped the turnstile so many times.
Yeah.
You did the leg thing and everything. You were like this and pose and everything.
Hey,
You were a professional on that.
It goes back to child's play, like when we're young. That's what you do when you're a kid.
No, but back in the days, we used to do it. I'm not gonna lie. I used to jump it, but when I used to go to Chinatown and then waste all my money and I couldn't come back, I used to jump. And they caught us a couple times, me and my boy Pete or Hector. But we always had a plan because you didn't show IDs back in the 80s.
Yeah.
You had to say your name, and then they give you a
mandatory.
sticker.
Yeah.
So before we leave, we were like, all right, I'm Charles Rodriguez, which is, my boy's last name. And then you be like, you Hector, William Nunes was the other name. So we used to mix it up. One day I'm Hector. So where you live? We live in 1259. Well, bullcrap, we lived in 1254. But just to keep damn, I'm just saying my criminal. Well, anyway, statutes of limitations have
Look,
passed.
technology.
I was we were like 12, so that was about 5 years ago. But
See,
got you.
that's why
They got
they that's why they say don't lie, because it's hard to remember the details.
well, no,
It's
that's
very
why we
hard.
did it. We did
It's
it this
very
way.
hard. You got to keep up with it.
That's why we did it in a certain way where we don't have to.
Get caught up in it. Like, wait a minute,
Mm-hmm.
that didn't happen. Yeah.
Yep. So that's why we always stick with each other. It was only us, 5 of us.
Mm-hmm.
So it was not that hard to remember, your skills or what you wanted to talk about. But yeah, it's going to get harder and harder and harder for anyone to jump or even think they can go anywhere without paying. So,
Yeah.
and then on the buses
You think
as
so?
well. Yeah.
Oh, the buses, yeah.
The buses as well, they're thinking about putting the cops inside the buses.
They've
now.
always had security on the
Undercover security.
Okay, that'd be a good jab, I guess.
So you're going to come in and be like, oh, there ain't nobody here. And they're getting smarter. They ain't putting these white undercover cops
Yeah, after
that you can tell that they cops.
off-peak hours, right?
Off-peak hours.
Because that's when I would do it. I would.
I can see some of the buses that people just walk in
Yeah.
because they're going to go take the train. I can see
If
that.
it's crowded or if it's really, really.
Hey, Rosa.
Hey, Rosa. If it's really, really dense,
Yeah.
one or the other. Like if
I
it's
can
like
see, yeah, if it's
nobody
crowded.
on there, or
But if there's no one in there, you got to pay, bro. If it's crowded, like you can't even get in the side.
You'd be surprised. One time I got on a crowded one and they checked every one of our tickets, and I was like,
oh yeah. The one that you have to use the paper.
Select.
You got to watch that. You got to watch those. Just pay. I got a monthly, so if they stop me, oh, you didn't pay. Listen, I'm running to my seat because I'll be telling the driver I'll be right back, and I put my bag on my seat, and then I come back and then I punch in because they be running through the back trying to get a seat. I'm like, nope. So funny story though.
You're like an old lady at Chinatown.
Hey, yeah, move. I gotta get my seat, especially if I pay. Don't come running to the back and don't pay and think you're gonna get a seat.
You're not making it.
Not in my watch.
You're not making it with him.
No, I was like, nope. And don't put that extra bag on that table because that bag will be on the floor. I'll be doing that. I'll be getting pissed. You know what I'm saying?
It depends now. If it's like a nice bag that doesn't go on the floor,
then put it on your lap.
All right.
It's not going to go on that chair.
All right. If it's crowded, yeah.
Yeah. Even when it's not crowded, on purpose, I'll be like, can you move your I'm going to sit right there.
Because they think people won't ask.
I'll be like, I'm going to sit right there.
I don't care how old you are.
Sometimes I don't even ask. Yeah, exactly. I just go,
ma'am, you annoy your baggage?
I don't even say one word. I just look at the bag.
You don't want to travel with them on the subway or the bus. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. Like, why do you have so many bags? Just one is enough.
Yeah. Okay. I just look at the bag and I just point. And they do be like looking at me.
And they still look at you like,
yeah,
you gonna say it?
Some of them got mad. Like one person, I told them, your bag? He said, oh, you want me to move the bag? I said, normally that's how it works. Don't ask me a dumb question. And he was like,
wow.
But can you sit somewhere? And I was like, yeah, on that bag, if you don't move it. And he moved it.
Because you really wanted to sit there, right?
No, I didn't. I just do it on purpose. And then I go, and then someone else came in, and I gave it to them.
Right, you're just one of those weirdos who just wants to sit.
No, but this past 2 days since I just recovered from my back injury, I'm sitting on the bus, and these ladies coming in and they looking at me. First of all, you don't know my story. You know what I mean? You don't know what happened to me.
You're not a man.
You know? Of course, I'm a man. I'm supposed to stand up for you. First of all...
That's true. You don't know the story.
Chivalry's dead.
So...
Chivalry, yeah.
No, chivalry went down the list.
Good luck with that.
Chivalry went down once you don't pay.
Don't expect it.
You don't pay, that means you're not a lady. So why should I be a gentleman? See that?
Don't expect it if you can't give it out. I mean... respect goes both ways. So.
And then the one lady today, I was telling my wife, one lady today came in with a little stroller, and I looked. I knew what type was. I knew that stroller.
The contraption.
No, I knew exactly what type of stroller was that. Well, the other lady was looking at me and then looks at me and looks at the lady. You want to sit down? I was waiting for her to say something.
I was in front of the seat.
No, I was going to tell her, I am not getting up, first of all, because my back hurt. Second of all, I ain't getting up for no damn person that's illusional that has a dog in a stroller thinking this is a baby. No, I don't think so.
Oh, there's a dog.
It was a dog.
I used to have a stroller for my
And then the lady looked and said, the lady looked at the dog. The lady looked at the dog and looked at the lady.
I would have moved it, like. No,
but she came in like it was a baby. And then she's like,
it is her baby.
It ain't no baby. It's a dog.
It's her baby.
No, man. That's an illusional. Yeah, more illusional than anything. Talking about delusional. I'm sorry. Got me all flapping all over the place.
There's illusions too.
Yeah. They think they magicians or something. That they, ooh, this is a baby in a stroller.
Hey, that's how reality is these days.
I'm like, what happened to the days of walk the dog? You're not walking the dog.
In the summer, some dogs who are short to the ground, they don't walk for long distances.
Then don't go long distance.
Big dogs, you got to take them out all the time. So,
there you go. When you got the dog, you knew what the circumstances were.
Oh, yeah.
So if your dog don't walk more than a block,
for your dog, it's just
if I get a dog, it's a pet. That's my pet, and I'm gonna walk him around like a pet. Yeah, I'm gonna treat him. I'm gonna love him and bug him out. But ain't no way to come to daddy. No,
my baby had a carriage. My baby had a carriage in the summertime.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't calling him baby.
She was a little old lady baby though. She was like older than me.
You want to stay in grandpa's? None of that.
Yeah, she did. She had grandparents and
everything. See, look, none of that. That's illusion.
Spoiled.
That's an imagination of all imaginations.
If you can make the dream happen, why not?
It's a pet. Just like every dog is not a service dog. I'm sorry to say, especially if it
An
never went.
emotional therapy dog, maybe. Yeah.
Please, everything is an emotional dog now.
Therapy. Service dog is certified.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is a service dog with no papers. You know, it's an emotional dog. Since when?
Since you got him.
Since you got the dog, now all of a sudden now you need an emotional dog because you need to go into the store. But then when you're going somewhere else, you don't need that emotional dog, right?
And pick up your dog's poop, man.
No, but that's an emotional thing for them. The dog, see, the dog is their kids. They don't clean their kids, right? That's why I say if your dog,
nobody poops where they eat. Don't pick it up.
Yeah.
Pick it up.
If your dog is your
Or don't let them poop
child, your dog is your child, then clean their butt and then clean the floor.
Rats. It brings rats and all other types of nasty creatures, you know.
No, they nasty themselves sometimes. That's why they don't.
Right.
That's why they don't clean
Do
it.
that in your house.
Dog be pooping and soft poop too, and they got a lot.
That's the worst kind.
And then they be having all this fur.
And it just
and then they have all this
pick it
fur,
up.
and then they go to their house and jumping on their sofas.
Oh yeah.
That's why I don't even say anybody.
And then I used to clean my dog's feet too. So don't ask me why.
And you know that you know the sweaters that they be putting on the dogs.
Yeah, she had lots of clothes.
You know that's not good for the dog.
I'm sure.
It's not good for the dog, and I'm going to tell you why.
A very vain
because
human thing.
dogs use their hairs as a signal for danger and everything.
Right.
So when you're closing up their hair and they don't feel nothing,
It goes against their nature.
it goes. So you're thinking that they're looking pretty, and then you're wondering why they don't save you is because they didn't even know danger was coming.
It's all a fashion statement.
So it's like the babes kids, but with a leash. Exactly. Hey Mo, how's it going, man? So, but yeah, I'm not getting up for nobody. I don't even know how to get up for a person that has a kid on the stroller. The kid in the stroller is okay.
Yeah.
Why would I need to get up?
Kids and yeah.
So it's less that I'm going to do it for a dog, and then less that you didn't even pay to get in the bus. But you want to take out a spot, and then you want me to get up? Listen, girl, my back pain is going to go away.
And hardball with the working man.
Baby, do you need therapy?
I need therapy.
Don't cross this guy when you get on public transit.
No, because when it comes to the buses, especially around 5 or 6 o'clock, a lot of females and all that be looking at the
feel
men.
entitled.
Some of the men just came out. They probably construction workers.
No.
They tired as well.
I know. They fall right to sleep.
They tired as well, but they got to get up because you just did your manicure and you want to sit down. I don't think
No,
so.
it's not fair. You can't assume that anybody
They
is
pay just like you
able-bodied
pay.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to, what about gentlemen? Learn the word gentleman, what that means. That doesn't mean give up
You're
your
gonna
seat.
be disappointed
That
if
doesn't
you-
mean giving up your seat means you have manners, not a gentleman. A gentleman would maybe open the door, maybe, because that manners. A gentleman is a person that's well spoken. It's an English word for a man that's well taught, well spoken. Doesn't mean that they have to hold your door and everything. That is manners. The same way we have manners, a female should have manners. Like today we leaving, and this female opened the door, not even all the way, lightly, and almost hit. I said, "You're welcome," because I don't even say
you
thank
had to
you.
make an effort to do that. Like, come on. You went out of your way to be a jerk. Fine.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, no. And then,
That's karma, man.
oh, but I'm a lady. You're not a lady. You're over there with your legs open.
That was rude.
With your legs open, cursing, talking loud on the phone. That's not a lady. You're a woman, yes, but you're not a lady.
Like a lady.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a difference. Like I said, there's a difference between a girl, a woman, and a lady. Different between a boy, a man, and a gentleman.
So when you were scoping out your lady now wife, what were you looking for?
Nothing really. I threw my list away because I already knew her. When we started talking, it was more of a conversation. Like I always believe in conversations, but we're gonna speaking about that, we're gonna go into the topic because it is time for the main topic. Oh wait, Mo said madness is about respect. It goes both ways. Unfortunately, women today don't seem to understand what respect is for men. They only think about themselves,
to
the
respect
door being
yourself.
open, the seats being given up, and who pays for the first date, etc. And that is so true. And that's what we're going to be talking about today is dating. But we're going to talk first about, we want to talk first about dating or the dating app?
Well, it all comes together because dating. Okay, well, yeah, all right. So dating apps. I think the first dating app started like 1959 or something like that, and then
It was called a hookup.
yeah. Then you got
back in the days, they were like, yo, I got a girl that I think you would like. And they hook you up. That was the dating
mutual
game.
friends.
That was the
People
dating
don't-
game.
People rarely meet by mutual friends now. It's probably like 40 to 50% meet online.
Huh?
And they're open to meeting online, in some form, whether it be a chat room or it be an app, because
Right.
apps are so popular.
Well, I think it started with chat rooms, but
Yeah.
chat rooms were not basically a dating app, but people started using
It
it.
started with chat rooms.
Yeah, they started using it as a dating
Scrolling
app.
in them chat rooms.
They were like, let's see who's talking. Let's see who's talking. You know?
Up all night as a teenager on the chat room.
And you don't
Like
and the
a
funny
geek,
part about it,
'cause-
you didn't know who you were chatting with. But
No,
you chat.
that was the adventure.
That-
Because you weren't able to do that ever before anywhere,
Yeah.
Unless you had
And then
that
there was no meetups.
dial-up modem.
There was no meetups.
And God bless you if you had a camera, right?
Oh my God. Then when the cameras came out, that's when
Scanners.
Oh,
Shoot,
my
let me
God.
scan this picture.
yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
But webcams, those were a separate thing.
Yeah, when webcams came out, it boosted up.
Revolutionary.
It boosted up because now you couldn't be like, yeah, I look like this. Yeah, turn on the camera. Let me see.
Catfishing was a little harder.
Yeah.
It was a little bit harder.
You know what's so funny that catfish is still going out? Like how?
Because scamming is always going to be freaking popular. That's why.
But a scamming on
Every time
no
technology evolves, the scam evolves.
Now what you do? Put a different face? Well, I understand with the filters.
Listen, I've been scammed.
They gotta be a law with the filters though.
Shoot.
They gotta be a law with about the filters though. Ain't
There
that
should. I mean,
false,
yeah, but
false
you can't-
advertising?
You can't be mad
Ain't that false
if she doesn't
advertising?
have bunny ears and dog tongue. When
No,
you meet her. Like,
but I'm saying like some of them be looking all nice and then when you be like,
there's no lines.
I'll be like, wait a minute, you're an Instagram girl then, right? What you mean? Everything look up good from here, and everything.
Airbrushed like a mother. Come on.
No,
Come
no.
on.
But how do you think dating apps change? For any of you guys, have you ever tried dating apps? And if so, how did it work out
All
for you or
types
what?
of apps. They could be hookup apps like Tinder, which is real popular. It's still going strong. They could be regular dating apps, dating for different types of people: Jewish people, Christians, farmers. You know what
Yeah,
that
because the
means.
only ones I know is that I see
Black
online.
people.
Plenty of fish.
Match.com.
Match is probably the oldest, most popular.
The Jewish one, I seen it on
Christian
TV.
mingle.
You got ones for fetishes.
Christian mingle.
Yeah.
But when you sent me the link, I was like, I didn't know about all these other apps.
Yeah,
There's
those
so many.
those are the ones that are just popular though now.
Right.
Because you got random ones that people use from different countries and stuff like Badu and POF and stuff.
Right.
I have experience online dating. So.
Yeah. Successful?
Yeah.
Successful?
Talk about your online
Successful
dating
and
app.
unsuccessful. I mean, like they said, anybody could get scammed.
Right.
It just takes an opportunity. But yeah, successful,
Okay.
worthwhile. I mean, worth the.
Yeah, they have.
What should be your mentality going into the online dating
What are you
app?
looking for? What do you want? Do you want to have sex? Do you want a relationship? Do you want a wife, husband? What do you want?
Friendship. Okay.
Know what you want, and also know what you have to offer too. Because being honest is the best way to get the most meaningful relationship. If you're trying to get a meaningful relationship on any platform,
Yeah.
I mean, you would know.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Like I always say, everybody knows intercommunication.
And be safe.
There was
Just be safe.
there was times where commercials by PC Richards that show a man and a woman both buying a digital camera so they can go ahead and
Right.
change their appearance. Yeah, especially with
That's really real. That's a reality.
with the cameras and stuff. But cameras,
Technology.
you got
The
to learn how to
filters.
use it though. You got to learn how to use it. Like if you're talking to someone and then the conversation goes so well for a couple of days, now she stimulated my brain. Now let's
Now I
say
wanna see what she
I
looks
want to
like.
see what you look like.
Some people want the reverse.
That
That's what they're looking for.
That to me is shallow.
Of course.
Especially
That's how Tinder came about, right?
The one that you're supposed to swipe right
Tinder.
or swipe left, whatever.
There's a lot of them like that now, but it's just Tinder is the main
and they don't talk
hookup.
to you until it's a match. So
Right, you hook up with whoever's in your area at that time.
so then why you swiping left or right?
Because they physically don't want that person. They're looking for
No, but you can't. You
physical-
still can't talk to that person until it matches them, right? So then just swipe all of them, pam, 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 until somebody matches you.
No,
could
but
do that.
But you have preference, right?
People have to match
you look
you
at
too.
you look at people's profile and
Yeah.
say, "Oh,
Not
this
everybody-
look- yeah, no, like no, not."
Yeah, there's so many different types out there now.
You got to put it back like in the olden days when they did the video matching.
Yes,
You used
put
to
the
go to-
cassette. You go to a place.
Yeah, and you
fill
do
out a little application.
like,
tell them,
yo, what's up?
"Hi, I'm looking for.
Yeah,
I'm the sex machine.
right. Yo, I'm poopy. I just came out. Deuces to y'all people. I'm looking for my girl, my heart and die.
Yes.
You know,
Selling themselves hard and thinking that
onto a
that's
video. I remember that.
You did that?
Because Saturday night, was it Saturday Night Live? No, In Living Color was making fun of it. I remember that. And,
Mad TV did too.
yeah. So I was like, no, I
Lower
never did none of those dating
expectations.
games. The only thing I did was a Yahoo chat room, and I winded up finding a stalker, you know. But I'll tell you about
You got to be brave to chat online, man.
if you are in a dating app just to look for a friend, then you're taking advantage of people who are on the app.
Well, it
Well,
depends
not
on
really.
what they're looking for.
Not really, because if there's probably someone else
There's
there that's
certain
looking for a
apps.
friend.
There's apps for hookups only. Like, depending on what you're into, you can filter. I like this. I like
Right.
that. I'm not into this. I'm not into that. What do
And
you want to do?
There's a new app, right, Mama? There's a new app where you wanna don't want to eat alone. You just go on the
That's
app.
nice too.
I'm gonna be at this Chinese restaurant. I'm wearing so and so hat or whatever.
Yeah, like a
wanna meet
companion thing.
for lunch.
Yeah, it's a companion
Yeah.
app.
People don't like to eat alone.
So like you said, there's an app for everybody.
There's an app for every lottie-dottie, everybody.
But-
I've never tried it. Have you tried going to a restaurant and eat alone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never done
Yeah.
called
I
lunch.
haven't gone to the movies alone though.
it's called lunch break.
done that.
It's called lunch break.
Right, that's lunch break.
It's
right?
called lunch break. You just go to the restaurant and eat
Sit
and go
at your
back to work.
desk. Yeah.
Sometimes I go out to the park when I used to
Yeah.
go, or
When
go
it's
to a
warm.
little restaurant and sit
it's
down by
warm.
myself on my lunch break.
For me, that's easier than going to the movies alone. I've never done that. I would like to do that, you know. But
The movies?
yeah.
I never did.
I have a friend that does that, and she
All the
doesn't
time?
care. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, no, that's sad.
Because you think about it, going to the movies with a bunch of people, you're not talking in the movie, so ain't you alone anyway?
Yeah, I guess.
See?
with
Unless you
someone.
eat or do something before and after.
Exactly.
Right. But if you're going straight to the movies with a bunch of people, you're not going to be on the movie.
But
really
if there's a
talking.
scene that's funny, you look at each other and you,
I can do
there's
that with
still
with the person that's there.
I mean,
You know how many times I went with people in the movies and I'm having more fun with strangers? Because, there's a stranger talking about, don't go in the thing, right? That's what I was telling them. I was just telling them that. And you start conversation with the other people.
so you're that annoying moviegoer.
Yeah, don't take me to a movie theater especially where there's a horror,
Very entertaining. This.
especially a horror. I'm like, yo, look at this girl. You know he gonna come out that closet.
Don't go in there.
This stupid ass.
I told you, dumbass, not to go in there.
I love movie theaters like that where everybody gets involved and and laughing.
I missed that. I haven't gone to one like that in a while.
Yeah, but nowadays it's shh. I'm trying to listen. Listen what, bro? What you gonna listen
What are you
to?
gonna see though?
I'm like, you're gonna see.
Depends.
The only thing you need to listen to, when the movie.
Are you watching Titanic? Like
Right?
maybe.
Drama movie I can see. No, but the online dating, I didn't know it's still going on because I don't really see commercials for it that much no more. and stuff.
It depends, right? It depends on what algorithms, right?
Right.
But yeah, there's commercials out there. They're real fresh and new.
Okay.
eHarmony, Tinder, I think I just saw were the latest ones.
But let's talk about how things change from getting a date before to getting a date now.
So plain and simple, what I think is that because we've become less sociable, we've relied upon technology for mates. Like unless you're a social person. You're going to be able to meet somebody via your family or your friends. But if you're not, you know, you're going to be scrolling, right? You're going to be scrolling. Instagram. People meet via Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
I remember
sliding under DMs.
People used to go to
into DMs, right?
That's what I was gonna say. That was one of the undercover dating apps. You just slide in, or the poking. Remember the poking? You poke the person.
Careful now when you get.
And people are like, "Yo, stop poking me." I'm like, and when I heard that before on Facebook, why these people be always poking me? And I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? People are actually walking through the street. This is my mindset. I didn't know. People walking in the street poking. I thought people were poking. And then there was a messenger when all of a sudden I got like 7 or 8 messages, and when I looked, they were pokes. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Old family friends, you know, they might poke you.
Listen, I don't believe in that. I'm like, no, if you don't know how to speak.
He doesn't want to get poked.
I was like, if you don't know how to speak, man, hey, I don't even answer people that be like, what's up? I don't even answer, because if you can't say why you texting me.
What is up?
What's the thing? The sky? What do you want me to tell you?
What do you want?
Like, you know,
what do you need?
I know your vocabulary is not up. That's for sure. But in back in the days where it was like, hey girl, you know,
you actually
must
could
be
meet
tired.
somebody in the park, right?
Yeah.
Now people are weirded out. Like, why are you talking to me?
You can't even say a one line.
I'm on my phone. Why are you talking to me? I'm alone on my phone.
You can't even send one-liners now. Back in the days, it was like, you must be tired because you've been running all over my mind.
I find that very amusing. You meet an older man, right, in his 60s, 70s, you'll get hit by one. You
still get one of those?
Yeah.
You still get those? Yeah. Oh man, we used to laugh with those one-liners. And
it's a nice like, you know, refresher. Like, oh.
Yeah. When I was a teenager, the open line was, "What's your sign?" And I never in my whole life believed in signs because I don't believe in them.
Of course, there's a different one for every sign. So what would you?
I don't care.
No.
I don't care.
They just make it up.
I
Right?
just be like, hey, what's your sign? Capricorn. You know what? I was just reading the newspaper today because you know how they used to read the newspaper, and they said I was going to meet a Capricorn. That was my line. What? Libra?
It worked.
You know what? I was just reading the newspaper today, and they said I was going to read it.
It worked. Huh?
Hey, when I was in school, that was the only, because people used to like, what's your sign? And I'm like,
baby girl.
Yeah, hey, baby girl, come on here.
Sign?
Slide over here,
Let me slide into them DMs.
Right? Oh, Jerome in the house.
Hey,
Jerome in the house. Shut your mouth. Remember him?
Yeah.
Jerome coming out the road. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, chocolate. Talk to me. You know, so.
Sexy chocolate.
Right? Sexy chocolate. Just walking. Oh, you just going to walk by. I got a sweet tooth already, girl.
Ooh, you're so sweet.
Oh, so sweet. I can taste it.
I'm already nauseous.
Already nauseous from all those one-liners.
I'm already nauseous enough.
Yeah. Or somebody just buys a. I seen it in movies.
Already. Huh?
I seen it in the movies where people just be like, "Oh, here's a drink. I didn't order a drink. Yeah, that gentleman over there just brought you." You know, I don't know, because at that time I couldn't go to the bars.
In there for you.
I couldn't go to the bars, but back in the days they said people used to buy drinks to open up the bartender would, conversation.
Yeah.
What do you guys remember? How you guys got approached? Besides now, because I know you walking down the construction site, there's a different approach. You know, damn, woo, yo, stop the alarm.
I saw a clip where a group of women did that to like some guys, right?
Yeah.
They were driving by and they were hooting.
They were hooting hard. The numbers came out. Woo, that's an 8. That's an 8. That's an 8.
Yeah, that's funny. That's cute.
You know, some of the one-liners, because I remember us going. You know, we teenagers, so we think we got it like that.
Yeah.
We got my butt, that mad skinny 145, you know, looking lurdy. You got my boy that looks all big, rounded, but he wasn't fat. He was just well-rounded. That's why he says, I'm not fat, I'm just well-rounded.
Pleasantly plump.
Then you got this white boy that looked like a damn baby. We all thought we were God's gift. You know what I'm saying?
I'm bad.
So we used to go to the the parks and stuff like that just to pick up girls or try. Yeah, we got her.
That's what you did.
We were teenagers, you know. Zits are starting to come in and all this stuff. You know.
Face to face.
Yeah.
You actually had to.
Yeah.
Let them hear your changing voice, you know?
Yeah. Girls passing by, and you be like, excuse me, can you come here again? Why? What happened? I just wanted to see you rotate again for the second time. You know, or sometime when they used to pass by, it's like, can you come over here? They'll be like, what? I said, because you got your memory in this side of the brain, so when you pass by, now you got it on this side. They used to be like, that was cheesy, but that was so nice. That was
you still
like
giving
back
them
in the
attention, right?
The cheesiest lines used to get you the girls back in the days. Now you say that, be like, please. What's your bank account, boy? Don't come with me unless you got a bigger bank account.
Got a job.
Got a job. Girl, you don't got a job. You're like in the morning too, and I'm hollering at you. So what job you got? Yeah, so there's no lines no more, right? So like how is it? Well, I don't know in the dating area, but
yeah, what's your best pickup line?
Best pickup line, or how do you pick up someone? I don't know. You know, it's gonna be kind of weird. You know, now it's talking about what's up, tap. Okay, and then they leave. Like, what? I didn't even hear a conversation. Like, you know, just tap the phone and then y'all left. Like, what happened?
Oh, exchange contact.
Yeah, they just be like, what's up? You want to? All right.
Yeah, but half the time, like if you don't like say, for me, if I don't like put their name in there and text them, I'm not gonna remember who it is.
Who it was?
And I'm not gonna know who to look for, right? So that's happened. Like, damn, what's the name of that person, right?
Yeah.
So it's got to be
I'm
recent list of texts or something.
Yeah, I'm very, very guilty of that. Because they be calling and she be like, who's that calling? I'm like,
know.
I said, what name she got? She be looking at me. You know you don't save no names. You don't be saving no names. I be like, oh. Because they be telling me, here, take my number down and call me.
What would you do without that? Remember phone books?
Oh my God. The phone book was like,
little black book.
And it was small, people. My son is right there.
No bigger than like this.
It was a little black book, and you like,
little thin pages.
Let me. And then you wrote it on the book, but you still got to write it on a bigger paper, so you when you dial it, you can actually see the numbers. Okay. I remember those.
Listen, God help us if we lose our
phones. And that was another line, too.
Emergency, right?
That was another line. Girl, for you, I'll throw my black book away. You know, that was a line right there,
little
too.
Black book was something.
Yeah.
You know, it was like something to be proud of. You know, who's in here?
Mm-hmm. And then, you know, the guys, we always had like a secret code next to the girls, you know, things, the numbers and stuff. So I was like.
I mean, same thing, just different technology. You know, put a little emoji.
Yeah. Oh, the Rolex. We had the Rolex and stuff with the numbers, like flipping in them and stuff.
Oh, man.
Looking through the stuff.
That was a real professional G. If you had a Rolex.
Hey, remember? And then they had the digital phone that you can put the phone numbers in the little digital pad and stuff.
Man.
I was looking all night.
Palm Pilots.
Yeah, the Palm Pilot. I was looking good. I was like, what's your number, girl? And I didn't even need the pen.
You do,
I'm
though.
like, what's your name?
It's a part of it. It's a part of posturing.
It makes it look good. Like, all right.
Can't do nothing else with it.
What you want me to put you down as? You know what I mean? Like,
and then you're sitting there trying to use the stylus, and it's like,
and then you go fix it later. You don't want to look bad.
I know how to spell your name. Like, I get it.
The Palm book. Right?
Yeah, the Palm Pilot. Yeah.
Then came the BlackBerry.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Of BlackBerry.
You had some people who loved the BlackBerry, and some people
who just didn't. Yeah.
I love it.
There's some technologies that people use for dating that it was a great moment. But then it was too
flip, the Motorola flip.
Oh man, the sidekick.
The sidekick.
The sidekick. And the thing used to flip over and you just text real quick. Blah, blah, blah.
And then Motorola Razr, the one with colors like pink, purple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it all had to do with part of dating.
Communicating, right.
We didn't use it as what they're using it now when they're using the text.
It was for texting.
Our texts were the dating.
And it was actually for sending AOL and Yahoo messages and stuff, right?
Right. And then it was always, what's up? You free to talk? It was never saying, what's up? What you doing? Oh, nothing much. Oh, okay. Blah, blah, blah. No, it was never like that. It was, what's up? You free to talk? Yeah, call me. All right. Boom. That was what the texting was for. And then you kept the conversation going.
It's funny you brought that up, because I forgot about that.
A lot of good things. until a lot of people got caught when they had the chirp.
It's harder to date now, no?
Now it's harder to do.
general.
It's harder to connect, yeah, because we're like
Be like-
antisocial now.
Well, not only that, you get, man, I don't even be going out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
And then you
So
look
nobody goes out. We're
you
all on
go
our
to that
screen.
Facebook, be like, dang, you were out like 4
Right,
times
right.
last Saturday. I see these photos. You got, and some girls, they investigate. Oh, wow,
And
you don't
then,
even got to post.
No, because you become suspicious all the time, like with all this stuff that's happening,
Yeah.
like you gotta
Yeah.
make sure.
You got to watch the investigators, though, the females. Oh, you don't got to
You know
post?
who's your wife? You know who you're with.
No, but they be like, you don't got to post? All right, friends. Let me see your friends. See, they got a post of you. Let's see, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So
Get
it's
yourself in that hole, man.
It's hard. But like I met my wife. Well, it's not a dating site. It was a chat room. It was a Yahoo chat room. I'm just there talking, and then some girl coming out talking about, oh, you have a seem like you're smart and everything. Already, it was like right. I should have already
You got
known.
some sense, huh?
I should have already known it was towards stalker already. But I kept the conversation going, and we kept talking.
Stalker. Right.
So, and things led to another. We had just kept conversating for a while.
Sure did.
And again, we lost each other, and then we found each other again. And the stalker mode didn't leave. She she went further. Like
Timing is everything.
with
sometimes.
technology and everything, she went further in the stalking. That she even took a plane and said, I should see you one day. And I was like, maybe.
Oh, yeah?
She said, what about today? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm in the airport. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's one of those things.
I'm on the block.
That's my story, my show.
No, but that's a good story.
No,
'cause
no,
it's
but
like
the true story
you're in
was we
different
did
time
met.
zones. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Across the globe.
We did meet, we did lose each other, and then we winded
You
up
ever
back
heard
each
of
other.
90 Day Fiance? Any of you ever heard of 90 Day Fiance? Ever watched Pillow Talk?
No, I heard of 90 Day
You
Fiance.
guys would love it. You guys would love it. It's definitely a couple show, but it's like
Hey, that's happening. Too many experiences in regards to dates. Privileged girls want to have their high ends, and you're
it's
trying.
happening more often though. People are going across the world, finding their lover, getting married.
Well, if you think about it, because as you get older and stuff, you want something better,
You do.
and
You want more.
men and women in your area probably
It's not
don't
enough.
do it. Don't do it.
And not only that, but the older you get, the slimmer the statistics are for you. You know, the opportunities, right? Now you have a less of a pool to dive
See,
from. That's
and-
how I see it. It's
and
a
now-
numbers game.
I'm glad you said that.
He
because-
wants a young Filipina, beautiful woman.
It's a
I mean,
numbers
I
game.
can't blame him.
No, I didn't even know what she was and stuff. And I felt bad when I seen that. I was like, damn, she came all the way down here. I said, let me at least, invite her to my house and we can talk and stuff like that. I don't even know if that was the same person I was just talking to many years ago. Nah.
Yeah, they don't have real people like that anymore.
I'm glad you said that
gotta
because
be
there
careful.
is 3 females to every male. So when a female
it's a numbers
says,
game. That's what it is.
I can't find a good man and all the men are leaving.
Where are you looking?
Well, you can't find a good man if you keep looking in the same place. All I keep finding is these ghetto drug dealers. Well, you keep looking in the corners. What you going to think you're going to find?
I mean, it's one thing to acknowledge what you like, right? We all like what we like, but you can't complain if you're not going to change where you're going to get where you like, right?
Right.
You could get a reformed criminal instead of a out.
You
there's
basically,
always 2 sides to the coin.
you
and more.
basically can find anybody that for you.
He's like, I had enough of the gang banging, and I'm ready
And
to.
It could be. It could be.
That's
but
perfect.
you can't do the double standard talking about, oh, that guy got so many baby mamas.
I gotta keep bailing him out.
How many kids you got? I got 5, and he got so many baby mamas.
How many did he have before you met?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I heard someone say that. Oh, I don't. I had to throw him out. I found out he got 2 baby mamas. Meanwhile, this girl got 5 baby daddies. You got 5 kids, and you worrying about because he has 2 or 3. Listen, and then I can never find a man. Every time I have a kid, they always leave me. Then why have a kid?
Yeah. Well,
That's one.
That's a complicated situation.
Second,
right there.
there's something that you're doing because
That has
you're
a lot
finding
to
the
do
wrong
with
one.
self-worth, right?
Because they always say, oh, so you had to wind up going to someone else to give that person the things that I wanted. Maybe because you wasn't really asking for the way it was, or the way it's supposed to be. That's why a lot of people wind up with someone else,
Well,
and then they wind up with kids, a nice house,
also,
a
it
nice
depends
space.
on who you are at that moment, right?
Mhm.
Like maybe 10 years later, like you meet somebody who is compatible with you versus somebody always feeling like you're left out because maybe there's some growing that you have to do.
Yeah.
That's happened to me many times. I'm like, thank God I went through that train
Mhm.
relationship. I would never want to be doing that, in my 40s. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That's not when you want to do that. But
But you look at the dating era.
I've had some disasters.
Yeah, you look at the dating era before technology. It was like word of mouth. You go to a house party, or you go somewhere and you wind up finding someone.
You end up connecting.
Right, and a lot of the parties back in the days were groups of the same type of people. You'll go to
like-minded individuals, whether
Right.
you like music or DJing or whatever.
It's not hard to find a good man. They all over the place. Things as women are looking for a high value man. Well, I was talking about that last time, and now I'm gonna agree and disagree. Yes, it is some women's looking for high value women, but they are not women's. They are hood
Or they're just females.
females.
Some
No, but
people are
I'm talking about
males
all
and
these
females.
videos that they be out
Right.
on social media.
There's a difference between
Those
a
are
man
all-
and a male, right?
Yeah.
Not every father is a man.
Yeah, but look who they portray in all these videos of the female talking about. Oh, if he don't make 20,000, they all hood. You don't really see a decent woman talking about how much you make. 200,000?
Well, I'm not talking
No,
about like that. No, decent women don't
do that.
Don't have that vocabulary. So
that's what I'm saying. It's only a hood vocabulary that a lot of people do. So all these videos that you see, notice who are they? They all hoods. Like, you don't see no decent people with tuxedos and stuff. How much money do you make? 20,000? Because rich people don't really need to say all
you
that.
don't talk about money.
You know what I mean? They just want the companionship. If you got to say, oh, let me check on my $5,000 watch, then you don't really got it. Oh, how much you make? 20,000? Well, I need someone that makes at least 70. How much you make? 5? Then you don't need no one that makes
Do
70.
it for yourself. Don't ever have to rely on anybody, whether you're a man, woman, whatever.
Yeah. Because I was single, I would never go, girl, as soon as the girl would tell me how much you make, why? Because I'm looking for someone, well, if I'm looking for that, I'll go down the block, get a massage and a happy ending for $20.
You don't need to advertise.
I don't need to spend money on you.
You don't need to advertise your portfolios either.
No. I don't know. I've always been like that. Like I said, I've been in PA.
That's how you get robbed. Anyway.
I've been in PA, lived in a house by myself. And many girls be like, I want to go to your house. Nope.
Yeah, let me see what you
Nope.
got.
And as soon as they force themselves to my house, I never dated them again.
Yeah.
Never dated it again.
Let me see if he's got kids, right?
I'm like, ask me and I'll tell you. But every app out there, I guess now.
Just be safe,
Yeah.
Mostly women and
truthful.
LGBT.
You have to be very
community.
truthful.
Be truthful.
What you looking for,
I mean, if you're
what
not
you
truthful,
want.
listen, karma's there. Karma's there. That's all I gotta say for people who just
Yeah,
are
she's
there to scheme and
she's file
scam.
5736. I don't even know if they got numbers, but whatever that on the app. But
Be
whichever,
realistic with your expectations.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
What do you have to offer? What are you looking for?
Take financial out the window, because I know some people that are broke and then they wind up with someone and they all both came rich. So financial
or
doesn't
they
really have to
inherit
do.
somebody's debt,
Right. I might as well, like my friend was telling me one time, because she's been with her a man for so long. And she said, I might as well be with a broke person that treats me right and makes me happy and makes me laugh and we grow together than a rich person that thinks that they own me.
Right. Oh, yeah. Nobody wants to be owned.
You know what I mean?
Unless you do.
So,
but
racket vocabulary expects a man to have three. See, even he said ratchet, but they don't have 3,000 themselves. They're looking for daddies, not men or husband material.
I mean, don't be disappointed by what you get.
Yeah, that's what you basically,
because at the end of the day, you're using each other, right? What is he getting you for, right?
For nothing, because he could pay cheap.
For that between your legs, most likely. So
$20 and a happy ending.
which any woman has, right? You don't really need the top part. You just need that part.
No, I was just gonna say, people, if you hear the price I say, I don't know. I'm just throwing a number out there.
This guy.
It's $80 now, baby.
Right? It's 80, 100 if you want two. No, but
Work out a deal.
right?
You gotta be a good haggler.
But if I'm gonna pay for it, you're basically prostituting yourself. If you want this, you got to give me this much money. No, girl. It don't work.
On that case, there's a very direct way of going about it. There's plenty of websites for that too. Sugar babies,
Sugar daddy. So there are.
You don't have to have sex. That's real.
A regular escort that just
A real escort.
and just takes people out.
If you want to
there's
date
nothing.
him afterward, that's up to you. But I mean, just be upfront about it. There's no shame in that game.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize, like you said, be truthful of what you're looking for
There's
or what
no
you
shame
want.
in that game.
You know,
Yeah.
and but no matter what app you go to, don't think that the person is there for that. You can go to Christian Mingle and there be devils
You
in
don't
there.
know what other people's intentions are. So
You got all the devils in Christian Mingles. So don't even think, because it says Christian Mingles, they holy.
people have.
Well, maybe they are. There are some holes.
uh,
They're holy. Yeah. No, but
Be safe.
But be safe
Don't give out your personal information.
until you know.
Don't give out
more.
your financial information. And have fun. You know. Don't
I
expect
think
too
still
much and
I
have
think
fun.
still word of mouth and actually going out to meet this person.
Have fun. Live your life.
What happened to the days of, oh my God, I'm gonna go back to that one bar because this girl I seen last week, hopefully I see her again. Because that's how I was.
Yeah.
If I see her again, I didn't have a line.
Yeah.
I just be
You
seeing
knew
her
that's
again.
where that person would be.
And then you go and you try to compensate or just say something. But I was like, nah, girl, you got a man? But, no,
You get to know them every time you see them, right?
because a little secret for a guy and a girl, if you make the person feel comfortable first, then you can ask these questions.
Oh,
But if
yeah.
you go straight, I'm like, damn, girl, you got a man? Right there, she already knows. Right there, she already knows you're trying to get with me.
defensive. Anybody would be defensive. It's like, well, why is this
What?
person?
Oh, you're
what do
trying to
want?
get with me? You got to damn.
like-
Nah, you just be like, hey,
Don't be creepy.
Creepy.
yeah.
That's why I said be safe. There's all types of creeps.
Or you go, or there was one that I was laughing at. We were in the law firm, and they took us to a bar, and there was a girl sitting there. So they was like, "Go ahead, Charles. I bet you won't even dare talk to them." And when I got challenged,
Yeah.
I talk, but even though I don't want to talk to them,
It's a nice adrenaline rush.
yeah.
though.
So I went to the girl. Said, "Is someone sitting here?" She said, "No." I said, "Well, keep wishing. One day somebody will." Yo, she looked at me. She was like, "Oh, so you just gonna come here and assault me?" I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. That did insult you." Wait,
That
and then
definitely opens up the
no, and
conversation.
then I pulled the chair and I said, "Well, let's talk about this. How did it insult you?" And everybody was like,
He's got his own moves.
"Wait a minute, you just slide in there, and just sort of
He went the psychological route. So
make them laugh, make them think."
make them laugh. We love to laugh, women.
Yeah, and then and for women, all you got to do is tell the guy something nice about them.
Right.
You know,
you
like
smell good.
right.
That's
It's
a
like,
nice
oh,
shirt.
you know. Oh, you must have a girl or something.
Thank
because
you.
you have a nice shirt on. You know, you got a nice. Nah, I dress myself.
My mom.
Damn,
my
you
mom bought
good.
this.
You're good. And that's another thing too. No, that's another thing.
I can't
too.
wait for you to meet her.
I got an intercom downstairs in the basement. I
We
could call
talk
her.
about you all the time.
No,
When I'm washing her feet.
another good thing too is talk to them and ask them questions without asking them questions.
Yeah.
Don't sit there.
Will,
You got a man. You got this. You got that. No.
People will talk about themselves.
Without them knowing.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh man, I'm probably gonna go home around 8 o'clock because there's a show that I be watching. Oh, let me guess, murder she wrote or something like that, and then you'd be like, okay, she into criminal stuff. You know what I mean? So these are things that you figure out without even asking.
Paying attention.
But it's called the conversation.
Actually listening.
Right, the art of a conversation. There's art to a conversation. Like there's some people who I've met for just one day, just entertaining myself at night. Talk to them for a couple hours, maybe not talk to them ever again. We just talking, right? They're just good conversation.
Or talking to someone.
Let's see where it goes.
Or talking to someone, and then all you hear is the snoring in the background. I'm not saying nothing, towards a person that I know.
Or complaining.
No, you know, the time difference. That's what they were saying. Well, it's nighttime here, it's daytime there, and I just came out of work and
In her defense, she just came out of work. She
And then
worked the
sometimes the
night
video-
shift.
That's the key. Work. She works. Cha-ching.
Yeah. The video camera.
Right? He's not listening carefully. Oh, baby, I love you. Go to bed. I'll talk to you later.
No, I used to tell her. I
Make
used to
that
hang
money.
up. I used to hang up sometimes. Or not even. Her nephew used to come in and look at the camera and be waving. I was like, turn off. But he didn't know that much English. Turn camera. And I used to just turn it off. And then she'd wake up. So why you hung up?
Just sleep together.
So, but if you can do those things and still have fun, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
But don't, what I said, don't overlook it. Look for something.
There is a such
if
thing
you're
called
forcing
burnout.
it. Right. If you're forcing it, it's not going to happen.
Because then you're not going to find what you're looking for. Your manifestation and your priorities are just going to be all out of whack. You're going to be sending the wrong signals out there.
Yeah.
So you got to take a little moment, break to yourself.
Yeah. But hopefully you guys learned something about us talking about dating apps and dating from the 60s to now. So, I'll check you later. Don't get hit in the lip potato chip.
Stay beautiful.
Right? And Jerome in the house, he'll be talking to you. Just shut your mouth and watch us next week.
You look fine.
Yeah, I'm going to get that sweet chocolate right now. I got that butter pecan waiting for me at home, girl.
Hey, girl.
See ya.
He's got